I've got my student database with the offences that are available: wagging, fighting, laziness, and I've got a table set up in which I can select a student. I'll select the first student in the list. I can select an offence, I can say when it was done, and I can select a teacher, add notes if necessary. What I want to do is display this nicely alongside the student information. In order to do that, I'm going to choose to do a subform of the main form. So in order to do this, I'm going to start off by creating a datasheet form based on this table offences committee. So I select it over here, I hit form wizard. I'm going to include all the fields I want, which is not all of them. I'm just going to include that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, that'll do. I don't need to include the student because I know who the student's going to be. And I'm going to select datasheet view. I'm going to give it a sensible name, which is going to be FRM Offences Committed Subform, so that when I look at it in the list I know exactly what it is. It just looks like a table. Probably shouldn't have put notes first, never mind. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a students form, or a form based on the students table, and just a standard kind of form. But when I save this one, I'm going to call it form students offences committed. If I hop into design view on this, looks pretty standard. Right down here I'm going to add a subform, so I need to go up to this little place here. Which one's the subform? That one, I think. There we are, subform. So drag that into space. I'm going to fix up the size later. Shows me the subform that's available to use. Next. And I didn't do show, I think. I can't see the difference between those two options there. Let's go with the top one, shall we? And I'm going to call it form offences committed, and it's not subform, form student offences committed. So I can now see student offences committed, hopefully. Let's have a look, I wonder if that worked. So student number 1, I've got laziness. Student number 2 is in there for fighting, and so on. I think this form design needs a touch of work. It doesn't look wonderful, but it does mean that I can go into here and I can add more offences. So I can say wagging on this particular date, etc. So that's pretty quick and dirty, but it does kind of show the idea of having a subform which enables me to flick between the different students. Yeah, done.